Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 4 of our 8th grade speeches. Today we're celebrating the hard work, the dedication, and personal growth of our students as they share the speeches they've developed over the past 12 weeks. This journey began with an important decision, choosing a topic that sparks curiosity. From there, students researched and gathered facts. Then came the writing process, where they carefully structured their speeches, ensuring their words would inform their audience. But the work didn't stop there. Over the past few weeks, they practiced daily, refining their delivery, building confidence, and preparing to stand in front of all of you today. This experience has been about more than just speaking and writing. It has been about finding our voices, learning to express ourselves, and growing into confident communicators. So, as we listen today, let us celebrate not only the words spoken, but the effort and courage behind them. Please join me in prayer before we begin. Dear God, we come before you today with hearts full of gratitude. Thank you for guiding us through this journey. We ask for your presence among us. Grant each speaker confidence, clarity, and peace as we share their words. May their speech inspire and uplift, and may we continue to grow into the people you have called us to be. Bless our classmates as we take these next steps into our journey. In your name we pray, amen. Please welcome Parker Pugh, who's speaking about the Atlanta rap culture.
Atlanta is known for its thriving rap culture, which has become one of the most influential forces in the music industry. While rap music originally started in places like the Bronx and Miami, Atlanta quickly developed its own unique style and sound. Since the late 1980s, the city played a key role in shaping rap, with artists like Outkast, Lil Baby, and Migos leaving a lasting impact on the genre. The Atlanta rap scene has influenced not only music, but also fashion, language, and culture across the world. From its early beginnings to its rise as a global leader in hip-hop, Atlanta's rap scene has an interesting and evolving history. Hip-hop was originally created by African American and Latino communities in the Bronx. It all began in August 1973 at a party where DJ Kool Herc mixed beats, creating a new style of music that would later become hip-hop. While hip-hop quickly spread in the Northeast, it took about 7 years for it to reach the South. Miami was the first southern city to embrace the genre, developing a unique southern honor called Memphis. When hip-hop arrived in Atlanta, it didn't immediately gain widespread popularity. At first, it was just seen as another version of Miami bass. There were only a few local artists and most of them underground. However, things changed in the 1990s with the rise of gangsta rap. This style became popular because it focused on real-life struggles such as poverty and violence, which many people could relate to. Around this time, rapper Lil Wayne and Outkast emerged and quickly became a major influence in the industry. In 1995, they won Best New Rapper at the Source Awards, which helped launch their successful career. The early 2000s marked a turning point for Atlanta rap. In 2000, Outkast released their song Jackson, which became a massive success. Over the years, Outkast went on to win 6 Grammy Awards, sold over 21 records, and released 6 studio albums. In 2007, Soulja Boy released Crank That, which went viral because of its beat and dance moves. This song helped shape the era of digital music, as it became one of the first major hits to spread through online platforms like YouTube and MySpace. Between the years of 2009 and 2012, 2 artists, Waka Flocka Flame and Rich Homie Quan, gained attention with hit albums which helped define the city's rap sound in the early 2010s. In 2013, Migos made their debut with their song Versace. Many people consider this song the start of a new era in Atlanta rap. Their success continued to grow, and in 2017, they released their album Culture, which featured the previous hit Bad Music. This song, featuring Lil Uzi Vert, became a #1 hit and made Migos one of the most successful rap groups of their time. Migos continued their success with Culture 2 and Culture 3, further solidifying their legacy. However, in 2021, the group decided to stop making music together due to personal conflict. Even though Quavo and Takeoff continued making music as a duo, tragedy struck in November 2022 when Takeoff was shot and killed outside of Oak Alley in Houston. His death marked the end of an era for one of the most influential rap groups in history. While Migos was dominating the rap scene, other Atlanta rappers were also making a mark. In 2017, Lil Baby released his debut album, Hard and Hard. This album was recently. In 2018, he released Hard and Ever, which included the Purple Train SCD featuring Drake. Lil Baby's success continued, making him one of the most influential rappers of his generation. In the early 2020s, artists such as Playboi Carti, Ken Carson, Kanye, and Young Thug burst into the scene. These artists played a key role in shaping the city music scene, releasing several hits and helping to influence a new generation of artists. The new style of rap called drill started gaining popularity in Atlanta around 2022. The drill style is characterized by dark emotional lyrics and trap. One of the first drill rappers to rise to fame was Lil Tommy. He gained attention with his song Big Drill Flow. In 2023, he released another hit, 3AM, which helped shape the mainstream movement. New artists continue to emerge each year, which keeps Atlanta as one of the most important cities in rap culture. The city has helped shape modern hip-hop, influencing artists worldwide. Many rappers today look up to Atlanta artists and are inspired by their success. As the city continues to evolve, it remains a dominant force in the music industry. With new artists constantly emerging and pushing boundaries, Atlanta's impact on rap and music as a whole will continue to grow for years to come. Thank you. Please welcome Colin Bauer, who will be speaking about the Grateful Dead.
The Grateful Dead is one of the most well-known rock bands. The Dead, as their catchy and fans, have not only made a musical impact, but also influenced our subculture during this day. Founding members Jerry Garcia, Phil Lesh, Bob Weir, Ron Pigpen McKerney, and Bill Policeman led the band in its long-strange trip from the small town of California rock band, one of the most beloved and influential music groups of all time. The Grateful Dead has a long and rich history, from their early shows to their final performances. According to Jesse Garner, the band was created in the San Francisco area in 1965 under the name of the California Warlords. The band's first performances took place in the Good Streets of Hollywood in Menlo Park, California. The band later changed its name to the Grateful Dead, inspired by a folk story about the benefits of giving the dead a proper burial. Their first performance under this name was in a small home in downtown San Jose, California. The band later moved into a hospital on the Haight-Ashbury district of San Francisco, a hub for the 1960s counterculture movement. The Grateful Dead remained active until the death of Jerry Garcia in 1995, the same year they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Grateful Dead had many great artists perform with them, but none were as influential as Jerry Garcia. When on August 1st, 1942, Garcia experienced tragedy around the land, and his father drowned while they were fishing together. The California Museum states that this event profoundly impacted him and played a role in his entrance. His first instrument was the band, which he began playing at the age of 10. He later transitioned into the electric guitar at 15. Before forming the Grateful Dead, Garcia played the Mother McCree's Uptown Junction alongside Weir and McKerney. He later left to create a new band, the California Warlords, which was later named the Grateful Dead after discovering another band with the same name. As the lead guitarist and vocalist, Garcia would play with the Grateful Dead until his passing in 1995. His influence on music and culture continues to be felt long after his death. Another key member of the band was Phil Lesh, the Grateful Dead's bassist and the founding member. On March 15, 1940, Lesh stated that he first started playing music at 8 years old, beginning with the violin. He later transitioned into the trumpet and played in an orchestra. Lesh met Garcia in the orchestra, despite never having played the bass before, accepted an invitation to join the band. He remained with the Grateful Dead until its dissolution. Sadly, Lesh recently passed away on October 25th, 2024. Bob Weir was another single member of the band, serving as a guitarist and vocalist when on October 16, 1947, Weir started playing the guitar at 13 first with an acoustic guitar before transitioning into electric. He met Garcia when he was 16, and they played together in Minor McGree's Uptown Joe Chance. According to Meet the Band, at just 17 years old, Greer was the youngest founding member. He played with the Grateful Dead until its end in 1995, and continues to remain active in the music industry today. Beyond its members, the Grateful Dead built a unique and influential culture that set them apart from other bands. Their legacy includes iconic singles such as the Steelface Lida, the Dancing Bears, and the devoted community of Deadheads. The Steelface Lida represents the idea that once someone listens to the Grateful Dead, they're forever changed. The Dancing Bears, a set of colorful bears and walking amidst in the line, symbolizes the band's lighthearted and playful nature. The story tells us that they first appeared in the band's 1973 album, History of the Grateful Dead. Deadheads, the band's loyal fans, are known for their deep devotion to the Grateful Dead. These fans follow the band from city to city, creating traveling communities centered around their music and ideas. The Grateful Dead's influence extends beyond their fans and influenced other bands, such as Fish, Widespread Band, and the Dave Matthews Band. Their improvisational style and unique approach to music continues to shape artists today. The Grateful Dead's history, members, and culture played a significant role in their lasting legacy. Their journey from a small town California rock band, one of the most beloved and influential music groups of all time, is a testament to their commitment. The original members shaped not only their music, but also an entire cultural movement that continues to thrive. The Grateful Dead remains a symbol of artistic freedom, community, and musical exploration, making them truly one of a kind. Thank you. Please welcome Brooke Baldwin, who's speaking about cartoons.
Cartoons have been a big part of entertainment for many generations. Over time, cartoons have changed from simple hand-drawn animation to the computer high-tech computer releases today. Many people have grown up watching cartoons and a strong personal connection to these animated stories, whether for fun, nostalgia, or giving messages hidden in storytelling. Cartoons continue to impact audiences and evolve with each new generation. The creation of cartoons involves a thorough process carried out by teams of animators. Each member has a specific role in bringing animated stories to life. Over the years, animation techniques have advanced. In the early days, cartoons were silent and hand-drawn by animators. They relied on visual storytelling, gestures, and tactile requirements to deliver dialogue and emotion. Cartoonists used glass plates illuminated by light to trace the world repeatedly, creating illusion of movement. The introduction of the rotoscope technique improved animation by allowing animators to trace over live action footage that created the sequences. It's used to make characters move more realistically, as in classic Disney films like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Rotoscoping also played a major role in the original Star Wars films, where animators added the glow and color of lightsabers to each film featuring the actor's holding sticks. Hand-drawn animation has long been a feature of animated films. Disney films like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Cinderella represents this traditional style, with vibrant artistic backgrounds and carefully drawn characters. In contrast, modern films such as Frozen and Tangled use computer-generated imagery, or CGI, to create 3D models, resulting in more realistic visuals. As technology has evolved, animators have had to adapt to new tools and techniques. Today, digital animation computer software to generate images. Pixar's Toy Story, the first fully computer-animated film, best represents this digital style. While traditional hand-drawn animation retains a unique charm, digital animation has made the creation process faster, more flexible, and widely accessible. Cartoons have a deep emotional impact on some viewers. Many adults watch cartoons for nostalgia, reminiscing about their childhood experiences. Animated films will explore relatable themes like friendship, love, and personal growth. For example, Toy Story is about loyalty and change, making it relatable to both children and adults. Cartoons also depict everyday experiences, such as family dynamics, work, or school life, allowing audiences to see aspects of their own lives and reflected in the stories. Moreover, cartoons provide a form of stress relief for adults. Life can be overwhelming, and watching cartoons allow adults to escape into a world of humor and simplicity. Shows like SpongeBob SquarePants and Tom and Jerry are filled with comedy, colorful visuals, and cheerful music, which can be stress relieving to many adults. Additionally, more mature cartoons appeal to adults audiences by addressing real-life issues such as finances, family struggles, and societal challenges, as seen in animated stories that blend humor and thought-provoking stories. In conclusion, cartoons and animation serve as more than just entertainment. They bring joy, creativity, and meaningful life lessons to viewers of all ages. Whether watching an old favorite for sentimental reasons or enjoying a new animated film, audiences can appreciate the art behind these creations. Next time you watch a cartoon or animated film, take a moment to notice all the small details, the animation techniques, the dialogue, and the characters' minds. You may be surprised by the creativity behind what appears to be simple entertainment. Thank you. Please welcome Henry Adams, who is speaking about our class.
One of the greatest sports rivalries of all time is El Clasico, a legendary matchup between Real Madrid and FC Barcelona. These two powerhouse soccer clubs have a long history of victories, championships, and unforgettable moments. Over the years, El Clasico has featured some of the best players and coaches in the world, making it one of the most exciting matches to watch. FC Barcelona was founded in 1899, while Real Madrid was established in 1902. The rivalry truly took off when La Liga, Spain's top soccer league, was formed. Their first official meeting was on May 13, 1902, and Barcelona won 3-1. Since then, the two clubs have battled fiercely, with Real Madrid leading the all-time win record with 105 wins, compared to Barcelona's 102, along with 52 draws. At one point in history, Real Madrid was seen as a symbol of Spain's dictatorship under General Francisco Franco. This led to even greater animosity from Barcelona and the people of Catalonia. The rivalry became about more than just soccer. It represented deep political and cultural divisions. Barcelona fans accused Madrid of receiving unfair advantages, including biased referees and hostile treatment whenever they tried to play in Madrid. Over the years, El Clasico has become one of the most watched sporting events in the world, drawing more viewers than the NBA Finals, the Super Bowl, and the World Series. The rivalry between these two teams is connected to real-world conflicts, particularly the Spanish Civil War. This war, which lasted from 1936 to 1939, was a battle between the Republicans and the Nationalists, led by Franco. The Nationalists eventually won, taking control of Spain and setting up Franco's dictatorship. Barcelona, located in Catalonia, was strongly opposed to Franco's rule, while Real Madrid was often associated with his government. This history added even more intensity to the rivalry, making every match not just a battle for soccer supremacy, but also for regional pride. Even though Spain is no longer under Franco's rule, the emotions behind El Clasico still remain today. A match between Real Madrid and Barcelona is like no other. Each game is filled with passion, skill, and determination from both teams. In a recent match, Barcelona dominated with a 5-2 victory. However, Real Madrid holds the largest win record, winning 11-1 in 1943. Over the years, the term La Manita, meaning the little hand, describe a game where one team scores 5 or more goals against the eternal rival. One of the most famous Lagunitas team moments happened in 1974 when Johan Cruyff led Barcelona to a 5-0 victory over Madrid, or when Gerard Piqué was taunting Madrid in 2010 by holding a 5. El Clasico has featured some of the greatest players in soccer history. Over the past decade, fans were lucky enough to witness countless battles between Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, two of the sport's biggest legends. While Ronaldo and Messi have since moved on from Real Madrid and Barcelona, the rivalry is still packed with stars. Today's biggest names include Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe, Lamine Yamal, Robert Lewandowski, and Vinicius Jr. Some players have even played for both clubs, which is seen as a major betrayal by fans. No matter which team they play for, the best player brings excitement to El Clasico. Both Barcelona and Real Madrid have long histories filled with championships and remarkable achievements. Barcelona's first major title came shortly after the start of the club, just marking the beginning of their legacy. Over the years, they've secured numerous trophies, including multiple Copa del Rey titles, the League of Championships, and other European honors. One of the most historic accomplishments was achieving the treble, claiming the league title, domestic cup, and Champions League in a single season. An extraordinary feat they later repeated, further showing their dominance in European soccer. Madrid joined the Royal Spanish Football Federation soon after the creation of the club. Their stadium, Santiago Bernabeu, has been seen as a symbol of the club's prestige for decades and even hosted a World Cup final. Madrid holds the record for the most Champions League victories, setting them apart as a leader in European soccer. Alongside their many league titles and domestic trophies, their success has solidified their reputation as one of the greatest clubs in the world. El Clasico is more than just a soccer game. It is a battle between two of the world's greatest clubs. The rivalry is fueled by a long history of political and cultural tension, as well as years of thrilling matches and unforgettable moments. Whether it's Barcelona's fast and skillful play, or Real Madrid's domination in European soccer, both teams bring something special to the game. No matter what happens in the future, one thing is certain: El Clasico will always be the greatest rivalry in soccer. Thank you. Please welcome Ada Dean, who speaks about St. Luke's stained glass windows.
Stained glass windows have been an important part of churches for centuries. They are not just decorations, but also serve as a way to teach biblical stories, especially when many people in history could not read. The way light shines through the colorful glass creates a peaceful and sacred feeling in the church. Over time, stained glass has become a significant part of church architecture, reflecting different artistic styles and religious traditions. St. Luke Church in Columbus, Georgia has a long history dating back to 1828. According to the St. Luke Church website, it was the first Methodist church in Columbus, and its congregation originally met by the river before building its first church in 1833. Over the years, the church went through several buildings, including one built in 1900 that burned down on Mother's Day in 1942. Until a new church could be built, the congregation worshipped in the original Stockholm Hall. In 1948, the current St. Luke Church building was officially opened. Through all these changes, the church remained strong in its faith. When the new church was built, its leaders wanted to ensure the history of Christianity and Methodism was remembered, so they included 8 stained glass windows that tell the story of the Bible and the Methodist Church. Stained glass has been used in churches for over 1,000 years. It is estimated that in the United States alone, churches have over 400,000 stained glass windows. The origins of glass go back even further. It is believed that Phoenician sailors accidentally discovered glass during a shipwreck. Glassmaking became an important industry in America, beginning in Jamestown in 1607. Though it was not always successful, it showed that glass was both useful and beautiful. The process of making stained glass is complicated and requires a lot of skill. As explained by the Victoria and Albert Museum, creating a window is a long process and contains a lot of steps. First, the artist draws a full-size sketch of the window called a cartoon, marking where the lead strips will go. Then, they select and cut colored glass pieces to fit the design. The pieces are soldered together with lead strips, cemented for strength, and sometimes glazed for extra protection. Because stained glass windows are handmade, each one is unique and special. These windows at Sacred Church, like many others around the world, were created by Willet Studios. Willet Studios, founded in 1898 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, is one of the largest stained glass companies in the world. They have designed thousands of stained glass windows across all 50 states and in 14 countries. Some of their most famous works are in the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C., and Grace Cathedral in San Francisco. According to their company's website, they have been making stained glass for over 125 years and continue to create stunning windows that tell important religious stories. The stained glass windows in Sacred Church tell the story of Christianity and Methodism. According to the pamphlet by Sacred Church that explains the stories of the windows, the first window on the right side of the sanctuary starts with the creation story. The top panel shows Adam and Eve with the serpent, symbolizing temptation and the fall of man. The middle panel depicts Abraham and Isaac, illustrating Abraham's faith in God. The bottom panel shows Moses receiving the Ten Commandments, with the burning bush and the golden calf in the border. The second window highlights great prophets of the Old Testament, such as David, Isaiah, and John the Baptist. Windows 3 through 6 focus on the life of Jesus. The third window begins with the angel announcing Jesus' birth to the shepherds. The middle panel shows the three wise men presenting gifts to baby Jesus, and the bottom panel depicts 12-year-old Jesus on the table. The fourth window tells stories of Jesus as an adult, including the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus blessing children, and calming the storm. The fifth window shows Jesus' final days, including his entry into Jerusalem, the Last Supper, and his agony in the garden before his crucifixion. The sixth window completes Jesus' story with his crucifixion, resurrection, and ascension into heaven. The last two windows focus on the spread of Christianity and the beginning of the Methodist Church. The seventh window illustrates Pentecost, and the Holy Spirit descended upon Jesus' disciples, and also shows Martin Luther translating the Bible. The final window highlights the origins of Methodism, featuring John and Charles Wesley, who helped found the Methodist movement, and Francis Asbury, the first American Methodist minister. The stained glass windows in Sacred Church are more than just beautiful decorations. They tell important stories from the Bible and the history of Methodism. Each window was carefully designed and handcrafted to teach and inspire. When sunlight shines through the glass, it creates a breathtaking effect that makes the sanctuary feel even more special. Next time you see stained glass windows in a church, take a moment to appreciate the beauty, history, and the effort that went into making them. Thank you. Please welcome Collie Jane, who is speaking about math lines.
Nazca lines are a collection of massive drawings carved from the desert plains of southern Peru. Created over 2,000 years ago by the ancient Aztec people, these geoglyphs include a variety of shapes such as animals, plants, and geometric patterns. Their exact purpose remains a mystery. Today, the Nazca lines are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and continue to captivate scientists and visitors from around the world. One of the most popular theories is that the Nazca lines were used as an astronomical calendar. In the 1940s, American historian Paul Kinsell drove through the area and noticed that some of the lines seemed to align with the sun, moon, and stars. He proposed that the lines could be used to track celestial events. Later, researcher Mariah Richey spent years studying the site and concluded that many of the drawings represented constellations. According to Encyclopedia Britannica, some researchers believe that the lines were like a social calendar, helping the Nazca people determine important dates for agricultural and religious purposes. While this theory is widely accepted, other explanations also exist. The Nazca lived near an extremely dry environment, so they had to find creative ways to get water. Sometimes, some scientists believe that the Nazca lines were connected to an advanced irrigation system. Dr. Masato Sakai and his team discovered remains of an ancient water system at the site, including spiral-shaped wells. These wells, called pugios, help store water and irrigate crops. The spiral shape wasn't just for decoration, it helped people enter the well and access water more easily. Claimed by the New York Times, this irrigation system, built between 300 and 500 AD, shows how the Nazca managed to survive in such a harsh desert climate. Some researchers believe that the lines were connected to water rituals or marked underground water sources. Another theory suggests that the Nazca Lines were created for religious reasons. The Nazca people were polytheistic, meaning they worshipped multiple gods, including the deities of water, fire, earth, wind, and sky. Stated by Encyclopedia Britannica, many of the geoglyphs depict animals into water, such as whales, fish, and pelicans. Since the Nazca lived near the coast, they relied heavily on the ocean and may have been considered water scarce. Archaeologists working on the Nazca Papa project discovered oyster shells at the site, supporting the idea that the water played an important role in their culture. According to this theory, the Nazca may have created the lines as offerings to their gods, hoping to bring rain and fertility to their lands. Some researchers have suggested a more unusual theory, that the Nazca Lines were created for extraterrestrials. In the 1960s, astronomer J.R. Hawkins argued that the lines weren't linked to astronomy at all. Swiss writer Eric von Däniken took this idea further in his book Chariots of the Gods, claiming that aliens may have used the lines as landing strips or navigational guides. He pointed out that the geoglyphs are best seen above, suggesting they were designed for beings who could fly. Some even believed that the Nazca had contact with extraterrestrials, mistaking them for gods. A geoglyph known as the astronaut has fueled this theory, as it appears to depict a humanoid figure with large eyes. While this theory is widely debated, it remains one of the most famous theories surrounding the Nazca Lines. Another recent theory suggests that the Nazca Lines function as an ancient form of GPS. Archaeologists from Mount Lebanon University have used high-resolution aerial photography and drones to map the geoglyphs. They believe that some lines serve as markers pointing to water sources, such as the spiral shaped wells discovered earlier. This theory connects with the idea that the lines had a ceremonial purpose, marking religious sites. Other researchers suggest that the lines were part of a larger communication system. Some lines on valley floors may have served as maps, while others on hillsides could have been symbols meant to be seen from a distance. Many ancient cultures, including the Romans, Mayans, and Aztecs, used waypoints to help travelers find their way, claimed by heritage dating. Similar systems have been found in the Sahara Desert, where oases and wells guided people through vast dry landscapes. The Nazca Lines remain one of the greatest archaeological mysteries in the world. Whether they were made for astronomical purposes, religious ceremonies, or as a way to find water, they continue to intrigue researchers and visitors alike. Unlike famous landmarks such as the Egyptian pyramids or the Great Wall of China, the Nazca Lines are not immediately visible unless seen from above, making them feel almost hidden. With ongoing research and new technology, we may one day uncover the full story behind these incredible geoglyphs. Thank you. Please welcome Avery Seals, who is speaking about Tanya Harding.
Some athletes will do whatever it takes to come out on top, sometimes pushing the rules of the game to the edge or even crossing the line inescapable. This is exactly what happened with figure skater Tanya Harding. Her ambition to win led to her tragic downfall, and her involvement in a plot against fellow figure skater Nancy Kerrigan took her from the heights of competitive skating to a disgrace in the leagues. Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan came from vastly different backgrounds. According to Nancy Kerrigan's biography, Kerrigan grew up in a loving household supported by her parents and two older brothers. Her father, Daniel Kerrigan, worked multiple jobs and even operated the Zamboni at the local ice rink in exchange for lessons. Harding, on the other hand, had a difficult upbringing. As stated in Tanya Harding's biography, she was raised in a rough neighborhood in Portland, Oregon, where she lived under the rule of her abusive mother, LaVonna Golden, and her dismissive father, Albert Harding. Harding's passion for figure skating began at age 3 when her mother signed her up for lessons. Despite her difficult home life, she excelled in competitions from an early age. Though neither girl came from wealth, Kerrigan's stable family life provided her with an advantage that Harding never had. When Harding was 15, she met a man named Jeff Kaluli through his friend Sean Eckhart, who attended a skating competition. Kaluli became a source of emotional support for Harding, however, the relationship soon turned toxic. Kaluli's sweet and caring nature quickly gave way to violent and controlling behavior. By the time Harding was 18, her mother kicked her out and she and Kaluli moved in together. They married a year later. Over time, Kaluli's abuse escalated. He allegedly slammed her hand in a car door and even fired a shotgun at her. Despite their eventual divorce, the two remained in close contact, and their turbulent relationship would later play a significant role in Harding's downfall. Despite her struggles, Harding was an exceptional skater. UDPAC stated that she made history as the first American woman to land a triple axel at competition, a move that soon became her signature. For a brief moment, she was on top of the figure skating world. But as Galuli re-entered her life, she developed bad habits. Tanya Harding biography states that she ultimately left skating to work as a waitress until a chance encounter with her former coach rekindled her career. Determined to qualify for the upcoming national competition and Olympic trials, Harding trained rigorously. However, she struggled to regain her triple axel, and her chances of winning were slim. She also began receiving anonymous death threats that prevented her from competing in regional events. Despite this, she was on track for the Olympics. The only thing standing in her way was Nancy Kerrigan. Although both skaters were talented, Kerrigan often received more endorsements and sponsorships due to her wholesome family image. Harding, frustrated by this favoritism, confronted a judge after a competition where she believed she had skated better than Kerrigan but still received lower scores. The judge told her that competitions were not just about skill, they were about who best represented the sport. This realization fueled Harding's desperation. Harding confided in Galuli about the death threats she had received, leading him to devise a plan. He believed that if they sent threats to Kerrigan, she may withdraw from competition. Harding approved of the idea, believing it to be harmless. Galuli reached out to a friend, Derek Smith, who enlisted his nephew Shane Stant to carry out the plan. According to Jordan Cruciola, at some point the scheme escalated from sending threats to physically injuring Kerrigan. While Stant did refuse to cut her Achilles heel, he agreed to harm her knee to temporarily sideline her. Whether Harding knew about the attack beforehand remains uncertain, but ultimately it didn't matter. According to Jared Longman, on January 6, 1994, after a long practice session, Kerrigan was heading to the locker room when Stant ambushed her. He struck her knee with a metal baton before fleeing. Although he did successfully escape, the attack was poorly planned. He attempted to exit through a locked door and had to smash through glass leaving behind evidence. The crime shocked the sports world, and footage of Kerrigan's anguished cries quickly spread, making the attack one of the most infamous moments in sports history. Despite the attack, Kerrigan recovered in time for the 1994 Winter Olympics. Harding secured her spot on the team, while the second spot was held open for Kerrigan. Against all odds, Kerrigan made a triumphant return, winning a silver medal, while Harding finished a disappointing 8th. John Rogers stated that shortly after the Olympics, authorities uncovered the details of the attack. Harding, Galuli, Smith, Eckhart, and Stant were all arrested and charged. On March 16, 1994, Galuli and Smith pleaded guilty to racketeering charges, and all 4 men received prison sentences. Harding, who pleaded guilty to conspiracy to hinder prosecution, avoided jail time but received what some would consider a worse punishment. She is permanently banned from competitive figure skating as both a skater and a coach. Devastated, Harding pleaded for jail time instead, as skating was the only thing she truly loved, but her request for your life. The Harding-Kerrigan scandal remains one of the biggest controversies in sports history. It serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unethical behavior in competition. While Harding's story is one of talent and ambition, it also serves as a reminder that no victory is worth compromising one's integrity. Cheating in sports not only destroys careers, but also undermines the spirit of fair competition meant to bring athletes together, not tear them apart. Thank you. Please welcome Carter Phillips, who is speaking about Walmart.
Harding is a small town store in Arkansas, grew up to the world's largest retailer. The rise of Walmart, how one businessman changed the world, has been inspiring and fascinating. Walmart didn't just change how people shop. It changed what people think about business, value, and the benefits of taking risks. Over time, Walmart has become incredibly successful, and there are a few key reasons for its growth. These include the store to San Juan, how we started Walmart, the company's expansion in stores and workforce, its financial success and business strategies, and what the future holds for Walmart. The store to San Juan, how we built Walmart, is remarkable. Born in Kingfisher, Oklahoma in 1918, Juan grew up during the Great Depression. At the age of 24, he joined the military, and after 3 years of service, he and his wife Ellen moved to Newport, Arkansas. In 1950, they relocated to Bentonville, Arkansas, where Sam opened a 5 and dime store called Juan's 5 and 10. Seeing success with a small store, he wanted to go even bigger. On July 2nd, 1962, San Juan opened the first Walmart in Whitehurst, Arkansas. Juan's goal was simple: help people save money so they could live better lives. He believed in leading by example and valued hard work. He expected his employees to show up every day ready to serve customers and put in their best effort. Juan's passion, determination, and willingness to take risks helped shape Walmart to the company it is today. One of his biggest moves was using the strategy of everyday low prices. which focus on offering the lowest prices all the time instead of just running sales. His vision and business approach helped Walmart become a retail giant it is today. But how did Walmart go from a single store in Arkansas to a worldwide business? Walmart's expansion in stores and employees over time has been incredible. By 1990, Walmart had grown so much that it started expanding internationally, opening its first store outside the U.S. in Mexico City. Today, Walmart operates more than 11,500 stores worldwide, with over 4,500 in the U.S. alone. The company now has a presence in 28 different countries, serving around 260 million customers every year. In addition to the store growth, Walmart has also seen a massive increase in its workforce. The company employs over 2.3 million people worldwide, with about 1.6 million employees working in the U.S. This growth has allowed Walmart to create jobs for millions of people while also expanding its reach and influence in communities. Walmart continues to focus on providing goods at affordable prices, while also offering employment opportunities to thousands of people every year. But what impact has this growth had on Walmart financially? Walmart's financial success, customer strategies, and impact on other stores are truly impressive. The company has always focused on keeping prices low to attract more customers. San Juan's everyday low prices strategy helped its store grow rapidly in its early years. In just 5 years, Walmart's revenue more than doubled from $105,000 to $255,000. However, that is nothing compared to Walmart's revenue today. In 2024, Walmart's annual revenue was $648.1 billion, a 6.03% increase from 2023. Its operating income in 2024 was $27 billion, a 32.23% increase from the previous year. One major reason for Walmart's financial success is its pricing strategy. By keeping prices low, Walmart attracts millions of customers each week. However, the strategy has also had negative effects on smaller businesses. When Walmart opens in a new location, its low pricing makes it difficult for small local stores to compete. Many smaller businesses struggle to stay open because they cannot afford to lower their prices to match Walmart's. As Walmart continues to expand, it remains focused on growing its profits and improving its stores. But what does the future look like for Walmart? Walmart has big plans for the future. Over the next 5 years, the company plans to open 150 new stores while also remodeling existing ones. These changes will allow Walmart to reach more customers and improve the shopping experience. In the next 12 months alone, Walmart aims to remodel over 650 stores across 47 states and Puerto Rico. In summary, Walmart's success can be traced back to its key business strategies and leadership. San Juan's vision and determination led to the creation of the world's largest retailer. Over the years, Walmart has expanded its stores, grown its workforce, and become a financial powerhouse. Despite some challenges for small businesses, Walmart has helped millions of customers save money and access affordable goods. As the company continues to grow and improve, its impact on the retail world remains stronger than ever. From a small store in Arkansas to a global retail leader, Walmart store is one of hard work, innovation, and success. Thank you.
Can we give them another round of applause? Thank you for your support over this process. You're welcome to come visit, get a hug and a picture. 7th, 8th grade, thank you for being here. It's time to go back to class.
mad at me because she's got a doctor's appointment during the chest today.
Oh, that's what she
So-
lives in.